Across history, humans have believed that the unseen world is not only watching us, but sometimes touching us, loving us, and even desiring us. So today, we explore one of the most controversial and misunderstood phenomena at the intersection of spirituality, sexuality, folklore, and psychology. Spirit lovers, often referred to as spectrophilia. People around the world have reported deeply vivid encounters with spirits, described as loving, seductive, overwhelming, comforting, or even terrifying. Some claim these encounters are consensual spiritual unions. Others believe they are psychic intrusions or demonic attacks. And skeptics argue that they are manifestations of the mind. So, what is really happening when desire crosses the veil? Let's explore. Spectrophilia is a term used to describe sexual attraction to or reported sexual encounters with ghosts, spirits, or non-physical entities. The word comes from spectro, meaning ghost or apparition, and philia, meaning love or attraction. In clinical psychology, spectrophilia is sometimes classified as a paraphilia, though it has not scientifically been confirmed. Most evidence exists in personal testimony, folklore, spiritual belief systems, and pop culture rather than laboratory research. Importantly, spectrophilia is not a single experience, it's a spectrum. Reported encounters range from romantic or affectionate presence, sensations of touch without a visible source, vivid erotic dreams or astral experiences, emotional bonds with unseen entities, and to distressing, sometimes invasive or frightening episodes. Interpretation depends heavily on culture, belief system, and personal worldview. Spiritual lovers are not a modern idea. Across ancient cultures, stories of humans and spirits forming intimate bonds are common. You have the succubi or incubi. In medieval Europe, succubi, which are the female-presenting spirits, and the incubi, which are the male-presenting spirits, were believed to visit humans at night. These encounters were often associated with sleep paralysis, as well as religious fear. The church framed them as demonic, while some folklore hinted at seduction rather than attack. In Islamic lore, jinn are intelligent, autonomous beings made of smokeless fire. Some stories describe jinn forming romantic or sexual attachments to humans, sometimes consensual, sometimes not, leading to protective prayers and spiritual boundaries. Also, there's spirit spouses. In parts of Africa, Asia, and indigenous traditions, the idea of a spirit spouse exists, an entity believed to be attached to a person across lifetimes. These relationships may be seen as karmic bonds, past life lovers, or spiritual contracts. In these traditions, the experience is not always viewed as negative. In modern times, reports of spectrophilia often emerge through online forums or paranormal interviews, as well as spiritual communities and anonymous confessions. Common descriptions include feeling pressure on the body, sensations of warmth or tingling, the sense of a presence lying beside them, intense emotional intimacy, and encounters during meditation or sleep. Many people report these experiences as more emotionally intense than physical relationships, often describing feelings of being deeply seen, understood, or bonded. Others describe fear, confusion, exhaustion, or loss of control, particularly when encounters feel non-consensual. A reoccurring theme in spectrophilia accounts is the hypnagogic state, the space between waking and sleeping. This is where lucid dreams occur, sleep paralysis happens, and astral projection is reported. Some spiritual practitioners believe these encounters occur on the astral plane, where consciousness exists independently of the physical body. Skeptics suggest the brain during this state can generate sensations of touch, emotional bonding, and full immersive experiences. The key mystery remains: why do these experiences feel so real and so meaningful to those that have them? Well, from a psychological lens, spectrophilia may relate to projection of unmet emotional or sexual needs, or trauma bonding or disassociation. Imagination amplified by belief archetypes of the ideal lover. Carl Jung might interpret spirit lovers as manifestations of the anima or animus, the unconscious inner masculine or feminine energy seeking integration. Then there's also mirror attraction, sometimes included under spectrophilia. It may symbolize self-desire, identity exploration, or narcissistic reflection rather than literal supernatural involvement. Spectrophilia has been heavily romanticized in fiction and media. Examples include Danny Phantom, Being Human, Grey's Anatomy, paranormal romance, and ghost lover tropes in anime and fan fiction. These portrayals often soften fear and emphasize longing, forbidden love, and transcendence, shaping how people interpret real experiences. Pop culture doesn't create the phenomenon, but it gives it language and imagery. Many spiritual traditions warn against intimate contact with non-physical entities. Common concerns include energy depletion, emotional dependency, loss of spiritual autonomy, and psychic attachment. Protective practices often suggested include things like grounding rituals, prayer or mantras, strengthening personal boundaries, and avoiding obsession or fixation. From this view, spirit lovers are not partners but parasites or tricksters. So, what are spirit lovers really? Are they spiritual beings capable of affection, psychological experiences given supernatural meaning, cultural myths expressing human longing, or something science has yet to understand? The truth may lie not in a single answer, but in the intersection of belief, mind, and mystery. Spectrophilia sits at the edge of taboo, belief, and curiosity. It challenges how we define intimacy, consent, reality, and the unseen. Whether viewed as spiritual connection, psychological experience, or folklore reborn, spirit lovers reveal something deeply human: our desire to connect beyond the physical world. But with mystery comes responsibility to remain grounded, discerning, and aware of our own mental and emotional well-being. So yeah, that's it for today's video. As always, I hope you found it entertaining, enlightening, or in some way beneficial. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with a friend or two. All right, everyone, take care. Peace.